Prepare to embark on a fascinating journey into the depths of human behavior, love, and the intricacies of intimacy. In a world where understanding ourselves and our connections with others is more vital than ever, we often find ourselves navigating complex emotional landscapes that influence our relationships and sense of self. This exploration delves into astonishing psychological facts that reveal not only the dynamics of love, but also the underlying truths about human nature and intimacy. Throughout history, human behavior has been a subject of intrigue, inspiring countless studies and theories aimed at deciphering the intricate patterns that govern our interactions. From the profound impact of intimacy on women's emotional well-being to the surprising nuances of attraction and desire, the insights gleaned from psychology can transform our understanding of love and relationships. As we peel back the layers of human interaction, we uncover compelling truths about how our thoughts, feelings, and actions intertwine, shaping our connections and experiences. In this exploration, we will uncover the subtle yet powerful influences that drive behavior, the often overlooked preferences that shape attraction, and the profound effects of emotional intimacy. By delving into these astonishing facts, we aim to shed light on the complexities of love and intimacy, providing a deeper understanding of ourselves and our partners. Whether you are seeking to enhance your relationships, gain insight into your own desires, or simply expand your knowledge of human psychology, this journey promises to be enlightening and transformative. Join us as we navigate through a myriad of surprising revelations, offering a fresh perspective on the intricate dance of human relationships, the power of emotional connection, and the fascinating interplay between biology and psychology. Get ready to have your mind expanded by these astonishing insights into the world of love, intimacy, and the human experience. Number 1. The emotional dynamics of intimacy. After intercourse. After engaging in sexual intimacy, the emotional dynamics between partners can shift significantly. This transition is particularly pronounced for women, who often experience a heightened need for emotional connection and intimacy following sexual activity. While men may have a tendency to roll over and fall asleep, women typically desire continued closeness, affection, and meaningful interaction. This difference in post-coital behavior highlights the complex interplay of emotional needs and psychological responses during and after intimate moments. Research suggests that when a woman feels sexually satisfied, it can trigger a positive feedback loop of emotional bonding and intimacy. This cycle reinforces the connection between partners, fostering a sense of trust and affection that can enhance future experiences. For many women, the emotional aftermath of intimacy is just as significant as the physical experience itself. They often seek reassurance, cuddling, or even deep conversations as a way to solidify the bond formed during sex. This desire for continued intimacy reflects a fundamental aspect of female sexuality, the intertwining of physical pleasure with emotional fulfillment. In this context, the importance of communication cannot be overstated. Partners should discuss their needs and preferences regarding post-intimacy interactions to foster a supportive environment that caters to both individuals' emotional requirements. For women, expressing a desire for continued intimacy can be beneficial in cultivating a nurturing atmosphere that enhances the overall relationship. Men, in turn, can benefit from understanding this need and actively participating in the emotional aftercare that strengthens their connection. Moreover, the psychological implications of post-coital intimacy extend beyond the immediate experience. A strong emotional bond can lead to increased relationship satisfaction, as partners feel more secure and valued within the relationship. The fulfillment derived from intimate connections can encourage a healthier approach to conflict resolution and communication, as both individuals are more inclined to prioritize the relationship's emotional well-being. It is essential to recognize that not all women will have the same emotional responses following sexual activity. Factors such as personal experiences, cultural backgrounds, and individual differences in emotional expression can influence how a woman feels post-intercourse. Some women may feel a sense of vulnerability or anxiety, while others may experience joy and connection. Understanding these nuances allows partners to navigate the emotional landscape more effectively and tailor their interactions to meet each other's needs. In summary, the emotional dynamics after intercourse can significantly impact the overall quality of a relationship. Recognizing and respecting the need for continued intimacy can lead to deeper connections, enhanced satisfaction, and a more profound understanding of one another. As partners learn to communicate openly and support each other's emotional needs, they can create a more fulfilling and harmonious relationship that celebrates the complexities of intimacy. Number 2. The link between self-touch and sexual hormones in women. An intriguing aspect of female sexuality involves the relationship between self-touch and the levels of sex hormones in women. Studies have indicated that women who frequently engage in self-exploration or touch their own bodies tend to exhibit elevated levels of sex hormones, such as estrogen and progesterone. These hormones play a crucial role in regulating various aspects of sexual function and desire, influencing not only physical arousal, but also emotional and psychological responses to intimacy. Self-touch can be seen as a form of self-affirmation and self-discovery, allowing women to explore their bodies without the pressure or judgment often associated with partner interactions. This exploration fosters a greater understanding of personal preferences and desires, ultimately enhancing sexual satisfaction. When women become attuned to their bodies through self-touch, they are more likely to communicate their needs and desires effectively to their partners. This communication can lead to more fulfilling sexual experiences, as both partners gain insight into what brings pleasure and satisfaction. Furthermore, the act of self-touch can have positive implications for mental health and body image. In a society that often imposes unrealistic beauty standards, engaging in self-exploration can empower women to embrace their bodies and feel more comfortable in their skin. This sense of empowerment can translate into increased confidence in sexual situations, allowing women to express their desires more freely and engage in intimate encounters without inhibition. The connection between self-touch and hormonal responses also highlights the importance of understanding the body's natural rhythms. For instance, during specific phases of the menstrual cycle, such as ovulation, women may experience heightened sensitivity and increased libido. This cyclical variation can be influenced by self-exploration, as women who are in tune with their bodies may feel more inclined to engage in intimate activities during these peak times. This understanding can enhance not only personal sexual satisfaction, but also the dynamics within a relationship, as partners can navigate these cycles together, fostering a deeper emotional and physical connection. Moreover, the psychological benefits of self-touch extend beyond sexual encounters. Engaging in self-exploration can serve as a stress relief mechanism, allowing women to unwind and reconnect with their bodies amid the demands of daily life. This connection can lead to improved overall well-being as women become more aware of their physical and emotional states. A heightened sense of self-awareness can contribute to healthier relationships, as women who understand their needs are better equipped to advocate for them within intimate partnerships. In conclusion, the relationship between self-touch and sexual hormones in women is a multifaceted and significant aspect of female sexuality. by promoting self-exploration and understanding its positive effects on hormonal balance, body image, and sexual satisfaction, women can enhance their intimate experiences. Encouraging open communication with partners about these personal discoveries can lead to richer, more fulfilling relationships grounded in mutual understanding and respect. Recognizing the value of self-touch as a means of empowerment and exploration can ultimately contribute to a more positive and satisfying sexual experience for women. Number 3. The influence of expectations on sexual experiences. In the realm of intimacy and sexual relationships, expectations can profoundly shape experiences and perceptions. One particularly fascinating insight is that surprising a partner with one's sexual skills is often more effective than boasting about those skills beforehand. High expectations can create pressure, leading to potential disappointment or dissatisfaction. This phenomenon highlights the importance of managing expectations and fostering open communication within intimate relationships. When partners approach sexual encounters with inflated expectations, they may inadvertently set themselves up for disappointment. Anticipating that every experience will be extraordinary can lead to feelings of inadequacy if reality does not match those ideals. This dissonance can diminish sexual satisfaction and strain the emotional connection between partners. Instead of allowing the moment to unfold naturally, individuals may become preoccupied with meeting unrealistic standards, which can inhibit genuine connection and pleasure. Surprisingly, when partners engage in intimate activities without preconceived notions of performance, they often find that the experience can be more enjoyable and fulfilling. This spontaneity allows for greater exploration, playfulness, and a focus on the present moment rather than fixating on future outcomes. By approaching intimacy with curiosity and a willingness to explore, partners can create a more relaxed atmosphere that encourages genuine connection and discovery. Moreover, communication plays a crucial role in navigating expectations around intimacy. Open dialogues about desires, boundaries, and preferences can alleviate pressure and foster a sense of security. Partners who communicate openly about what they enjoy and what makes them feel good can create a more tailored and satisfying sexual experience. By expressing vulnerability and sharing personal preferences, couples can build a deeper emotional connection, leading to enhanced satisfaction for both individuals. The societal narratives surrounding sex and intimacy often perpetuate certain myths and expectations that can be detrimental to relationships. For instance, media portrayals of sexual encounters frequently depict idealized scenarios that do not reflect the complexities of real-life intimacy. When individuals compare their experiences to these unrealistic portrayals, they may feel inadequate or pressured to conform to certain standards. This disconnect can lead to anxiety, frustration, and ultimately dissatisfaction in intimate relationships. It is essential for couples to understand that intimacy is not solely about physical prowess, but also about emotional connection, trust, and mutual exploration. Rather than focusing on performance, partners should prioritize understanding each other's needs and desires. By embracing the idea that every intimate encounter is an opportunity for growth and connection, couples can cultivate a more fulfilling and satisfying sexual relationship. Additionally, managing expectations can help mitigate potential disappointments. Setting realistic goals for intimacy can foster a healthier approach to sexual relationships. Couples might focus on enjoying the process of exploration rather than fixating on specific outcomes. This shift in mindset can lead to increased satisfaction and a more profound appreciation for each other's unique contributions to their intimate experiences. In conclusion, the impact of expectations on sexual experiences is significant and multifaceted. By prioritizing open communication, managing expectations, and embracing spontaneity, partners can create a more enriching and fulfilling sexual relationship. Understanding that intimacy is not solely about performance, but about connection, trust, and mutual exploration can lead to deeper emotional bonds and increased satisfaction for both partners. As couples learn to navigate their desires and expectations together, they can cultivate a more authentic and satisfying experience that enhances their relationship as a whole. Number 4, understanding nonverbal cues, interest and disinterest in women. The nuances of communication extend beyond verbal exchanges, particularly in the context of romantic and sexual relationships. Nonverbal cues often play a crucial role in conveying interest or disinterest, and being able to interpret these signals can significantly enhance interpersonal interactions. For women, avoiding eye contact and looking down are common indicators of disinterest, while maintaining eye contact typically signals attraction and engagement. Understanding these cues can help partners navigate their interactions more effectively, fostering deeper connections. When a woman avoids eye contact, it may suggest that she feels uncomfortable, disinterested, or unsure about the situation. This behavior can be influenced by various factors, including personal insecurities, anxiety, or a lack of connection with the person she is engaging with. In social situations, women may also use eye avoidance as a way to express their disengagement from the conversation, or to signal that they are not open to further interaction. Recognizing this cue allows individuals to gauge the dynamics of the interaction and adjust their approach accordingly. Conversely, maintaining eye contact can indicate genuine interest and engagement. When a woman looks into someone's eyes, it often signifies that she is open to connection and communication. This level of eye contact can create a sense of intimacy and trust, fostering a more profound emotional bond. It encourages a shared experience, allowing both individuals to feel seen and understood. Additionally, prolonged eye contact can evoke feelings of attraction and desire, further enhancing the emotional dynamics of the interaction. Moreover, body language plays a significant role in expressing interest or disinterest. Women who are attracted to someone may exhibit behaviors such as leaning in closer, mirroring body language, or playing with their hair. These subtle gestures indicate a desire for connection and can serve as invitations for deeper engagement. For instance, leaning in while conversing suggests that a woman is invested in the interaction and interested in what the other person has to say. On the other hand, crossing arms or turning away can signal defensiveness or disinterest, indicating that the woman may not be receptive to further conversation or connection. Understanding these nonverbal cues is particularly important in romantic contexts, where misinterpretation can lead to confusion and frustration. For instance, a man who misreads a woman's avoidance of eye contact as shyness may inadvertently escalate the situation, making her feel more uncomfortable. Conversely, a woman who is aware of her body language and intentionally signals her interest can create a more inviting atmosphere, encouraging her partner to engage further. Additionally, cultural differences can influence nonverbal communication and the interpretation of cues. In some cultures, prolonged eye contact may be considered disrespectful or confrontational, while in others, it is viewed as a sign of attentiveness and respect. Understanding these cultural nuances is essential for fostering effective communication and connection across different backgrounds. It's important to note that while nonverbal cues can provide valuable insights, they are not definitive indicators of someone's feelings. Each individual is unique, and personal experiences, mood, and context can all influence behavior. Therefore, it is essential to approach these cues with an open mind and consider the broader context of the interaction. In conclusion, recognizing and understanding nonverbal cues of interest and disinterest can significantly enhance communication in romantic and social contexts. Avoiding eye contact often signifies disinterest, while maintaining eye contact indicates engagement and attraction. By being attentive to body language and the nuances of non-verbal communication, individuals can navigate their interactions more effectively, fostering deeper connections and mutual understanding. This awareness can lead to more meaningful relationships as partners learn to communicate their desires and boundaries through both verbal and non-verbal means. Number 5. The unique capability of women to achieve orgasms through breast stimulation. The female body is a marvel of complexity and intricacy, with various erogenous zones that can evoke pleasure and sexual satisfaction. Among these zones, the breasts hold a unique position, as many women are capable of achieving orgasm through breast stimulation alone. This phenomenon underscores the multifaceted nature of female sexuality and the diverse ways in which women experience pleasure. Breast stimulation can encompass a range of activities, including caressing, sucking, and gentle squeezing. For many women, these actions can activate sensitive nerve endings that contribute to sexual arousal. The breasts are rich in nerve supply, which means that when they are touched or stimulated, they can trigger a cascade of physical responses throughout the body. This sensitivity is not merely a byproduct of physical anatomy, but is intricately linked to emotional and psychological states. The experience of pleasure from breast stimulation often intertwines with feelings of intimacy, vulnerability, and connection with a partner. One of the reasons that breast stimulation can lead to orgasm in some women lies in the body's interconnectedness. The clitoris, the primary organ for sexual pleasure, has extensive nerve connections throughout the body, including the breasts. As a result, stimulating one area can influence sensations in another. For women who are receptive to this form of stimulation, it can create a holistic experience of pleasure that enhances arousal and can lead to orgasm. Research has shown that women who are attuned to their bodies and comfortable exploring their desires often report higher rates of orgasm through various means, including breast stimulation. This self-awareness is crucial in understanding personal pleasure and fostering a healthy sexual relationship. By communicating openly with partners about preferences for stimulation, women can enhance their intimate experiences and explore the boundaries of their sexuality. Additionally, the psychological component of sexual arousal plays a significant role in this process. The act of breast stimulation can evoke feelings of sensuality and intimacy, heightening emotional connections between partners. This emotional component is particularly important for many women, as the mind is often a significant factor in achieving sexual satisfaction. When a woman feels safe, desired, and emotionally connected to her partner, the likelihood of achieving orgasm through breast stimulation increases. It is also essential to consider the broader implications of this aspect of female sexuality. The ability to achieve orgasm through breast stimulation challenges traditional notions of sexual pleasure that often prioritize genital stimulation. It highlights the need for a more comprehensive understanding of female sexuality, one that recognizes and celebrates the diverse ways in which women can experience pleasure. By shifting the focus away from narrow definitions of sexual satisfaction, partners can explore a wider array of experiences that contribute to a fulfilling, intimate life. Moreover, the discussion surrounding breast stimulation and orgasm can help break down societal taboos and misconceptions about female sexuality. Many women may feel pressured to conform to specific sexual norms or expectations, which can inhibit their ability to explore and enjoy their bodies fully. By embracing the idea that pleasure can be derived from various sources, including breast stimulation, women can empower themselves and reclaim their sexuality. In conclusion, the ability of women to achieve orgasms through breast stimulation is a testament to the complexity and richness of female sexuality. This phenomenon emphasizes the importance of understanding the interconnectedness of the body, the role of emotional intimacy, and the value of open communication in sexual relationships. By recognizing and celebrating the diverse pathways to pleasure, partners can cultivate deeper connections, enhance mutual satisfaction, and foster a more fulfilling, intimate life. As women continue to explore and embrace their sexual experiences, the conversation around female pleasure will evolve, leading to greater acceptance and understanding of the multifaceted nature of sexuality. Number 6. The timeless nature of the clitoris, an ageless marvel of human anatomy. Among the many wonders of human anatomy, the clitoris stands out as a remarkable and unique organ, revered not only for its role in sexual pleasure, but also for its intriguing characteristic of never aging. This remarkable aspect of the clitoris highlights its significance in female sexuality, emphasizing the need for a deeper understanding of women's bodies and the ongoing exploration of their sexual health. The clitoris is often described as a small, pea-shaped structure located at the top of the vulva, but this description only scratches the surface of its complexity. In reality, the clitoris is a larger structure that extends internally and has numerous nerve endings, making it one of the most sensitive parts of the female body. It is estimated that the clitoris contains about 8,000 nerve endings, which is more than any other area of the human body. This high concentration of nerve endings is integral to its role in sexual arousal and orgasm, allowing stimulation of the clitoris to evoke intense pleasure and satisfaction. One of the most fascinating aspects of the clitoris is its longevity. Unlike many other body parts that may change in appearance or function with age, the clitoris retains its structure and sensitivity throughout a woman's life. This characteristic challenges the misconceptions surrounding female sexuality, particularly the belief that sexual desire and pleasure diminish with age. In reality, many women continue to experience sexual arousal and orgasm well into their later years, often finding that their understanding of their bodies evolves and deepens over time. Research has shown that, while hormonal changes associated with menopause can affect sexual function and desire, the clitoris itself remains resilient. Many women report that their experiences of pleasure may change, but they do not disappear altogether. Instead, older women often discover new ways to engage with their sexuality, embracing a more profound connection to their bodies and their partners. This can lead to a richer, more fulfilling sexual life that transcends age-related stereotypes and limitations. Furthermore, the ageless nature of the clitoris underscores the importance of sexual education and awareness for women of all ages. Understanding the anatomy and function of the clitoris can empower women to take charge of their sexual health and pleasure. This knowledge can foster better communication with partners, encouraging open discussions about desires, preferences, and the exploration of intimacy. By demystifying the clitoris and its role in sexual experiences, women can cultivate a healthier and more satisfying sexual relationship. In a society that often emphasizes youth and beauty, it is crucial to recognize and celebrate the enduring nature of the clitoris as a source of pleasure and empowerment for women. This celebration includes challenging cultural narratives that diminish women's sexual desires or categorize them as unimportant as they age. Embracing the clitoris as a lifelong source of sexual pleasure allows women to reclaim their sexuality and assert their rights to pleasure and intimacy at any stage of life. Moreover, the timelessness of the clitoris encourages an ongoing dialogue about female sexuality, aiming to dismantle the stigma and silence surrounding women's sexual health. By fostering open conversations about the clitoris and its significance, society can work toward creating a more inclusive and supportive environment for women to explore their sexual identities without shame or fear. In conclusion, the clitoris is not only a vital organ for sexual pleasure, but also a symbol of resilience and empowerment throughout a woman's life. Its ageless nature serves as a reminder of the importance of understanding female anatomy and the diverse experiences of sexual pleasure. By embracing and celebrating the clitoris, women can navigate their sexual journeys with confidence, fostering deeper connections with themselves and their partners. As we continue to educate ourselves about the intricacies of female sexuality, we pave the way for a more inclusive and respectful conversation about women's sexual health and pleasure, ensuring that women of all ages feel empowered to embrace their sexuality fully. Number 7. The duration of female orgasms, a comparative exploration of pleasure. When discussing sexual satisfaction and the physiological aspects of orgasm, one of the most fascinating differences between genders lies in the duration of orgasms. Research indicates that, on average, female orgasms last significantly longer than their male counterparts, often by as much as 4 times. This distinction sheds light on the complexities of female sexual pleasure and invites a deeper exploration of how orgasms are experienced by women compared to men. Female orgasms are often characterized by their prolonged intensity and rhythmic contractions of the pelvic muscles. The average duration of a female orgasm can range from 20 to 60 seconds, whereas male orgasms typically last about 10 to 30 seconds. This extended duration in women can lead to a more profound sense of pleasure and satisfaction, allowing for a richer experience of sexual release. It is essential to recognize that the experience of orgasm is not uniform. Various factors, including emotional connection, physical stimulation, and individual anatomy, can influence how each person experiences orgasm. The longer duration of female orgasms can be attributed to several physiological and psychological factors. One primary factor is the structure of the clitoris and its surrounding tissues. During arousal, increased blood flow to the genital area results in swelling and heightened sensitivity. This engorgement enhances the pleasure experienced during orgasm, and the extended contractions can contribute to a more intense release. Additionally, the intricate network of nerve endings surrounding the clitoris and vaginal canal allows for a more widespread sensation during orgasm, potentially leading to prolonged pleasure. Moreover, the context in which orgasms occur significantly impacts their duration and intensity. Women often report that emotional intimacy and connection with their partner can enhance the quality of their orgasm. This emotional component is vital in female sexual experiences, as many women find that feeling safe and cherished increases their ability to experience prolonged orgasms. Conversely, when a woman feels disconnected or anxious, her sexual pleasure may be diminished, potentially leading to shorter or less satisfying orgasms. Interestingly, the psychological aspect of sexual experiences cannot be overstated. Women's ability to reach orgasm can be influenced by factors such as stress, mood, and even societal expectations surrounding female sexuality. The ongoing cultural narratives that portray female pleasure as secondary or less important can create barriers to experiencing and enjoying orgasms fully. As women navigate these societal pressures, they may find that their capacity for prolonged orgasm is hindered by feelings of inadequacy or shame. Additionally, sexual techniques and practices can also affect the duration of orgasms. For instance, engaging in foreplay and incorporating a variety of stimulation methods can significantly enhance the quality and duration of female orgasms. Techniques such as clitoral stimulation, G-spot stimulation, and the use of toys can all contribute to a richer sexual experience. By exploring diverse methods of stimulation, couples can unlock new avenues of pleasure and enhance their sexual connection. Moreover, the conversation surrounding female orgasms highlights the importance of sexual education and communication within relationships. Many women may not be aware of the potential for longer orgasms or how to achieve them, which emphasizes the need for open dialogues about desires and preferences. Partners who communicate effectively about what feels good and how to enhance each other's pleasure can create a more satisfying sexual experience, fostering a sense of mutual understanding and intimacy. In conclusion, the prolonged duration of female orgasms compared to male orgasms reveals the complexities of female sexuality and the multifaceted nature of sexual pleasure. Understanding that female orgasms can last significantly longer opens the door for deeper exploration of intimacy and connection in sexual relationships. By emphasizing the importance of emotional bonds, communication, and diverse stimulation techniques, couples can enhance their sexual experiences, leading to greater satisfaction for both partners. As society continues to embrace discussions around female pleasure, it paves the way for a more inclusive and empowering narrative that celebrates the richness of female sexuality. Number 8. The complexity of honesty in response to appearance. The question of how do I look? The question, how do I look, is a seemingly simple inquiry that often carries significant weight in personal relationships and social interactions. When posed, it reveals not just a person's interest in external validation, but also touches on deeper themes of self-esteem, vulnerability, and emotional intimacy. However, the age-old adage that honesty is the best policy does not always apply uniformly to this particular question, especially when it comes to answering in a way that is sensitive and supportive. For many individuals, particularly women, appearance is often tied to self-worth and identity. Thus, when someone asks for feedback on their looks, they may be seeking affirmation, reassurance, or an honest critique that can influence how they feel about themselves. This context complicates the response. While honesty is essential, it is equally crucial to consider the emotional implications of that honesty. The response to such a question can shape an individual's confidence and self-perception, making it vital to approach the situation with care and consideration. Research suggests that women, in particular, may be more likely to experience a heightened sense of insecurity regarding their appearance. This insecurity can stem from societal pressures and unrealistic beauty standards that often inundate media and culture. Therefore, when a woman asks, "How do I look?" she might already be grappling with feelings of self-doubt. In such scenarios, an overly honest or blunt response can lead to significant emotional distress, reinforcing negative self-image and body dissatisfaction. Conversely, a supportive response that acknowledges the individual's efforts in presenting themselves can foster a sense of security and confidence. Compliments, encouragement, and constructive feedback can serve as powerful affirmations that not only uplift the individual, but also strengthen the emotional bond between the parties involved. In relationships where trust and emotional safety are paramount, responding with kindness and empathy can help create an environment where both partners feel valued and understood. Additionally, it's important to consider the context in which the question is asked. If the inquiry arises in a situation where the individual is likely seeking validation, for example, before a significant event or social gathering, an overly candid response may be ill-timed and damaging. In these cases, Providing reassurance while being truthful about any necessary adjustments can strike a delicate balance. For instance, instead of bluntly pointing out flaws, one might offer suggestions for enhancement in a gentle manner, allowing the individual to feel both supported and informed. Moreover, the notion of honesty in this context is not just about appearance. It also reflects a deeper understanding of the individual's feelings and emotions. Recognizing that the inquiry about appearance often stems from a desire for connection and acceptance allows the responder to frame their answer in a way that acknowledges these underlying sentiments. This approach fosters open communication, enabling partners to express their needs and insecurities without fear of harsh judgment. Ultimately, the interplay between honesty and kindness can guide how we respond to questions about appearance. In nurturing relationships, it is crucial to cultivate an atmosphere where both partners feel safe to express vulnerabilities and seek reassurance. This can lead to more profound intimacy and understanding, allowing both individuals to navigate their insecurities together. In conclusion, while honesty is a valuable principle, the question of "how do I look?" calls for a nuanced approach that balances truth with sensitivity. By considering the emotional context and the individual's needs, we can foster healthier communication and deeper connections. Encouraging affirmations and supportive dialogue can empower individuals, helping them cultivate a positive self-image and strengthen their relationships. In a world that often emphasizes external validation, the ability to respond thoughtfully to such inquiries can make a significant difference in promoting emotional well-being and intimacy. Number 9. The complex relationship between prolonged solitude, loneliness, and personal potential. In an age characterized by hyperconnectivity through technology and social media, the paradox of prolonged solitude presents a compelling exploration of the human experience. While solitude can offer individuals a chance for reflection, self-discovery, and creative thought, it can also lead to a profound sense of loneliness that may inhibit personal growth and hinder one's potential. Understanding the nuances of this relationship is crucial in navigating our emotional and psychological landscapes. Prolonged solitude, often characterized by extended periods of isolation without social interaction, can have varied effects on mental health. For some, solitude serves as a sanctuary, a space for introspection, creativity, and self-reflection. In this context, individuals can engage deeply with their thoughts, emotions, and passions. Many artists, writers, and thinkers have historically found inspiration in solitude, using these moments to create, innovate, and clarify their ideas. It allows for a retreat from the external world, offering a chance to reconnect with oneself and explore personal interests and values. However, when solitude extends beyond a healthy duration, it can lead to feelings of loneliness and despair. This loneliness is not merely the absence of social interaction, it is a complex emotional state marked by a perceived lack of meaningful connections and support. Psychological studies have shown that chronic loneliness can have detrimental effects on mental health, contributing to anxiety, depression, and a decreased sense of self-worth. When individuals feel isolated for prolonged periods, their capacity to engage with the world and pursue personal goals may diminish, leading to a cycle of withdrawal and disengagement. The fear of being alone can exacerbate these feelings, creating a conflicting dynamic. Individuals may avoid solitude at all costs, seeking external validation and companionship, even when those relationships are unfulfilling or detrimental. This fear can prevent them from fully realizing their true potential. The societal pressure to maintain a constant social presence often amplifies feelings of inadequacy and fear, leading to a vicious cycle where individuals feel compelled to seek connection, yet are ultimately left feeling more isolated. Furthermore, Prolonged solitude can hinder personal growth by limiting exposure to new ideas, perspectives, and experiences. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and our interactions with others play a vital role in shaping our identities, beliefs, and aspirations. When individuals withdraw from social contexts, they may miss opportunities for learning, collaboration, and inspiration that can propel their personal and professional development. This withdrawal can lead to stagnation, where individuals find themselves trapped in familiar patterns and unable to break free from the confines of their own thoughts. To navigate the complexities of solitude and loneliness, it is essential to cultivate a balanced approach. Embracing solitude as a valuable aspect of self-care can help individuals develop a deeper understanding of themselves, their values, and their goals. Engaging in activities that foster creativity, such as journaling, painting, or exploring nature, can provide fulfillment and clarity during solitary moments. At the same time, it is crucial to recognize the importance of meaningful social connections. Building and maintaining relationships with supportive friends, family members, and communities can serve as a buffer against loneliness. These connections not only enhance emotional well-being, but also create avenues for personal growth and exploration. Engaging in social activities, whether through hobbies, volunteer work, or community involvement, can foster a sense of belonging and purpose that combats feelings of isolation. Moreover, it is essential to acknowledge that loneliness is a universal human experience. Everyone at some point grapples with feelings of loneliness or isolation. By fostering open conversations about these experiences, we can create environments where individuals feel safe to express their feelings and seek support without stigma. Sharing personal stories and vulnerabilities can help normalize the challenges of loneliness, allowing others to feel less alone in their struggles. In conclusion, the relationship between prolonged solitude, loneliness, and personal potential is intricate and multifaceted. While solitude can offer opportunities for self-discovery and reflection, it can also lead to feelings of isolation that inhibit personal growth and well-being. By finding a balance between embracing solitude and fostering meaningful connections, individuals can navigate the complexities of their emotional landscapes, unlocking their true potential while fostering resilience against loneliness. Ultimately, cultivating a supportive community and encouraging open dialogue about these experiences can empower individuals to embrace both solitude and connection, enhancing their overall quality of life and personal fulfillment. Number 10. Understanding female preferences for male genitalia. Size, a complex interplay of biology and psychology. When it comes to sexual attraction and compatibility, the question of genital size often emerges as a topic of interest, particularly in discussions about female preferences. Research suggests that the average length preference for a male's genitalia among women generally falls between 8 and 10 centimeters, approximately 3 to 4 inches when erect. However, this seemingly straightforward statistic belies a more complex interplay of biological, psychological, and cultural factors that shape individual preferences and perceptions of sexual satisfaction. From a biological perspective, women's preferences regarding genital size can be influenced by evolutionary factors. Some evolutionary psychologists posit that certain anatomical traits, including size, may be associated with reproductive fitness and genetic health. The underlying theory suggests that, historically, women may have been predisposed to prefer mates who exhibit traits indicative of strength, vitality, and good health, which could have implications for their offspring's survival. However, it is essential to recognize that these preferences are not universal. They vary widely among individuals and are shaped by personal experiences, cultural background, and societal norms. Moreover, the perception of size and its correlation with sexual satisfaction is far more nuanced than merely measuring length. Research has shown that many women place greater emphasis on other factors during sexual experiences, including emotional intimacy, compatibility, and the quality of the overall sexual encounter. The intricacies of sexual pleasure are multifaceted, often transcending physical attributes. Many women report that foreplay, emotional connection, and attentiveness from their partners significantly enhance their sexual satisfaction, often overshadowing the importance of size alone. Additionally, cultural narratives surrounding masculinity and sexual prowess play a substantial role in shaping perceptions of genital size. Media portrayals and societal standards often emphasize the idea that larger genitalia equate to greater sexual prowess, leading to unrealistic expectations and insecurities among men. These cultural pressures can create anxiety around performance and body image, which can ultimately affect sexual experiences for both partners. In contrast, positive sexual experiences and mutual satisfaction often stem from confidence, communication, and understanding rather than physical measurements. It is also important to consider the diversity of individual preferences among women. While some may have specific preferences for size, others may prioritize different aspects of intimacy and connection. For instance, factors such as trust, mutual respect, and emotional closeness can greatly enhance a woman's sexual experience and overall satisfaction. Research indicates that women often value their partner's ability to understand and respond to their sexual needs, which can be far more impactful than any specific size requirement. Furthermore, the topic of genital size is often shrouded in misconceptions and myths that can perpetuate feelings of inadequacy or insecurity among men. These misconceptions can lead to significant psychological stress, impacting not only their self-esteem, but also their ability to engage fully in intimate relationships. A healthy sexual relationship thrives on communication, vulnerability, and mutual satisfaction, elements that cannot be quantified by size alone. In the context of sexual compatibility, it is crucial for partners to engage in open discussions about preferences, desires, and expectations. This dialogue fosters a deeper understanding of each other's needs and can lead to more fulfilling sexual experiences. Couples who communicate effectively about what they enjoy, what feels good, and how they can please each other often find greater satisfaction in their intimacy. This collaboration can ultimately lead to more profound emotional connections and a more fulfilling sexual relationship. In conclusion, while research indicates that many women prefer a male genital size between 8 and 10 centimeters, this statistic represents only a fraction of the complex dynamics that govern sexual attraction and satisfaction. Biological, psychological, and cultural factors all contribute to shaping individual preferences, which vary widely from person to person. Ultimately, the most crucial elements of a satisfying sexual experience lie in emotional intimacy, communication, and mutual understanding rather than mere physical measurements. By fostering open dialogue about preferences and desires, couples can create a more supportive and fulfilling sexual relationship that emphasizes connection over conformity to societal standards. As we conclude this exploration of astonishing psychological facts about human behavior, love, and the complexities of intimacy, we are reminded of the intricate tapestry that weaves our connections with one another. Each revelation we've uncovered has shed light on the profound influences that shape our desires, preferences, and emotional experiences. From the nuances of sexual attraction to the profound importance of emotional intimacy, the insights gleaned from psychology offer valuable perspectives that can enhance our understanding of ourselves and our relationships. In a world that often emphasizes superficial measures of connection, it is crucial to recognize the deeper currents that drive our interactions. The significance of communication, emotional closeness, and mutual understanding cannot be overstated. These elements are foundational to nurturing healthy relationships, allowing both partners to feel valued and fulfilled. By embracing these principles, we can foster an environment where love flourishes and intimacy deepens. Moreover, as we navigate the complexities of human behavior, we must remember that each individual's journey is unique. The preferences and experiences that shape our relationships are influenced by a multitude of factors, including cultural background, personal history, and emotional needs. By approaching one another with empathy and an open mind, we can cultivate a deeper appreciation for the diversity of human experiences, ultimately enriching our connections. In conclusion, the journey into understanding the psychological aspects of love and intimacy is an ongoing one, filled with opportunities for growth and discovery. As we continue to explore the depths of human behavior, let us remain curious and open to the lessons that come our way. By doing so, we not only enhance our own relationships, but also contribute to a broader understanding of what it means to love and be loved in return. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. May the insights shared here inspire you to forge deeper connections